Well, hello and welcome. Today, my name is Paula, Digital Granny, in case you didn't know. You've seen the side hustles, the surveys, games, and apps, but what if I told you there's an actual system that's helping everyday people hit $900 days from home? No degree, no phone calls, no tech skills, just a simple automated process that works. Today, that's what I'm going to go over with you. If you are new to me, welcome. Drop a hi in the comments. This is a simple system. The title of this is the simple system behind real $900 days. No degree, no experience required. Because when I started this, I didn't have a clue. Now, why did that thing slip? We're going to fix that a little bit. Okay. I feel like it slipped. But anyways, now, let me get right into this because time is precious, right? So let me screen share this with you before we get started. This is an income disclaimer. This says the information and strategies provided in this video are for educational purposes only and should not be considered a guarantee of financial success. Results vary based on individual effort and experience. You can screenshot that if you like in 3, 2, and 1. If you have questions today while I am live, I encourage you to join and drop them in the comments. If you're watching later, you can always drop comments in there too. You can ask questions and I will be glad to answer them for you. So today I'm going to show you what I've been doing for the past year and 4 months. My name I go by is Digital Granny, Paula. I started this. Let me share my story with you quickly. This was me doing the dash in June of 2024. That's what I was doing. Well, I was doing that before then, but up till June of 2024, this mama was doing the dash. Okay. I was working 40 plus hours, not making ends meet. We needed help. I was putting in all the time I could, and I was only able to hit 1,800 a month. And that was working 40 plus hours. I was stuck. I was struggling. I was stressed out. If you are there today, I get it, because that's where I was, stuck, stressed out, and struggling, and couldn't figure it out. Praying to God, asking God for a way, because I didn't know what to do. I'm a homeschooling mom. I needed a way to be at home with my kiddos. God answered that prayer. So what happened? Let me tell you what happened. This girl pops up on social media, and she's talking about God, homeschooling, and making boatloads. I did what everybody does, or at least I think a lot of us do. I scrolled. As soon as she talked about boatloads, I was a skeptic. I am a skeptic. And I was like, yeah, okay, whatever. And I scrolled. I was wrong that day. I was wrong because I didn't understand. I didn't know this existed. I didn't know what this was. So 2 days later, when I actually lost the vehicle, my transmission went on my beloved black Suburban. As soon as that happened, I lost my job, obviously my job. But that girl popped back up, and I was like, okay, I'm going to ask her these 3 questions. And based on her response, I will decide what I'm going to do, right? Number 1, can I work from home? She was like, yes. I said, number 2, do I need a degree? She was like, no. I said, okay, number 3, here's the deal breaker. Do I have to pick up a phone? She was like, no. I said, okay, what is this? Long story short, I started, and now I'm able to be at home with my kids, generating an income from home, but better than that, from my phone. I'm going to tell you exactly what I do every single day, how I started this, what it is that we're doing. You're going to know by the end of this exactly what we do, okay? So I'm just going to get right into this. A lot of people have looked at the apps and the surveys, and if you have, you can drop a 1 in the comments. If you have ever looked on your phone for those like surveys, the apps, the games. It's funny because last night or yesterday, one of these people in the comments was like, no, I've never tried those. Meanwhile, everybody else was like, yes, 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 yes. And then she was like, sorry. And I was like, no, it's okay. I said, it's okay. I mean, I'm just asking the question because there's a lot of us out there, a lot of moms. I don't know what dads, a lot of moms have. Hello, Ann. Is it Ann? Is that how you say your name? Welcome. Hello. Nice to meet you. So if you have been there and you've been looking for ways to generate an income online, I'm going to tell you what I've been doing. Okay. So this is based on a business model that teaches us and gives us an opportunity to have an automated system. Now, I like to draw, even though I stink at it, but I'm going to share it with you. First, we're going to start with what we do. Okay. Now, let me move myself over a little bit. So this is based on focused time. You want focused time. So 1 hour, what are we doing? If you've ever seen my stuff before, if you've never seen my stuff before, I create content. I'm going to show you. I can show you what I do, and you can answer if you're willing to put in the effort to, number one, learn, and to, number two, do this. Okay? So what do? We create 3 pieces of content. Choose your social media platform. You can do it on any social media platform. We are creating content. A 7-second, that's a hot spot, like a sweet spot, 7 seconds, 35 seconds, and 1 minute. If you are one of those people who are like, man, I need a better way. I need more time. I need more income. I didn't know that there was a way to get your time back. And that was a blessing that I didn't see coming. I didn't understand that. But because of this, I've learned a lot in the past year. So 7-second, 35-second, 1 minute. Grab your phone. You're going to watch me. Okay. 7 seconds. I'm going to share with you a 7-second video that I would do. Okay. So I'm going to grab my coffee and I'm going to hit record, and you might laugh. Go ahead. I would do that for I would just kind of like 7 seconds. Wait till I get to 7 seconds, hit stop, and then what are you going to do? Then I'm going to add text, and then I'm going to pick a song. Popular song, pick a song, add some text, hit post. Can you do that? Are you willing to learn the skills to create the content? Because that's what we do. Hi, Top 10. Where are you from? I'm a Canuck who lives in Texas. Hello, hello, hello. Okay, so that's a 7-second, guys. Are you willing to learn how to create a 7-second video? Listen, out of all the things you can do in life, this is one of the best, simplest programs to follow. I love it. I can't believe this is what I do. I make content. So 7-second video. There's a 7-second. Here is let's do a 1 minute video for the skeptics who are out there, because I was a skeptic too. I get it. Yes, I was a skeptic. I didn't believe this was true. As soon as I heard this girl talking about God, homeschooling, and boatloads, I scrolled, and I would have missed this opportunity. Thank God that she came back 2 days later when I actually was in a different position, and that wall came down a little bit. Can I tell you this? I make 100% on 100, 300, 600, and yes, 900. 900 is our number one selling program. I've been doing this for a year and 4 months. I teach, I coach, and I mentor people how to do the same thing. So if you're sick and tired of being stuck, stressed out, or struggling like this mama was, then grab the blueprint. The blueprint is free. How do you do that? Run to my profile, put an email in, put your good email in, wait 5 minutes, check your inbox, then check the promo and trash folder in case it goes there, and then tell me what you think. And also do me a favor and drop me a yeehaw in the comments. That's it. Are you willing to learn some new skills called marketing skills? Because you learn the skills, you create the content, you post the content. Building a business online is not difficult when you have a system, an automated system, and a step-by-step program that you just follow. Like, this is not difficult. I love it because it was made for beginners, because it was a mom thinking of other moms. A mom of 6, grandmother to 5. The founder was in her 50s, and she was in network marketing. Okay. I don't know. I don't come from that background. I've never sold makeup, never sold. Has anybody ever sold that stuff? Drop me a 1 if you have. That's not my background. So all that stuff is kind of like, I don't understand any of that stuff. But she came from that field or industry, whatever you want to call it. Walked into a meeting one day expecting that she was going to get, like, they were going to get an increase. Well, surprise to them, they got a decrease. It was half. They got cut in half. And sadly, she was like, I can't survive off of this. So she started looking into, trying to figure out a way to make money from home. She came across an FB post. She started this. She purchased the program, started this in November of 2022, and then, no, September. And then in November, started the community. I'm going to show you the community in a little bit. She was aiming for 54,000 in her first year. Now, she's got a different background, like I said, but she hit $1 million in 17 months. $1 million in 17 months. I know. And now 3 years later and 2 months later, I think she's probably like blown away by the fact that she's almost hit $10 million. Now, I know what you're thinking. Oh, that's them. That's always somebody else and never would be me. Listen, let me tell you something. If you are willing to learn these skills and you're willing to work, I have had numerous $900 days in the past year. I've actually had $1,800 days. I don't think I'm going to share that today, but I shared one of my wins. We can share wins in our community, and we can screenshot them and share them in our content, and we can share other people's too. But let's get to that. Back to this. We create content. Half hour, post free ads. What is a free ad? Have you ever sold a pair of shoes? Anybody ever sold a pair of shoes, a coat, clothes? I know y'all have sold stuff, okay? I know you have. That's the same thing. And if you haven't, it's okay. It doesn't matter, because in the program, we have 200 high traffic websites. What is the purpose of that? Let me tell you the purpose of the posting of the free ads. That gets you and your business out there. I make 100% profit on 4 programs that I did not create. I learn the skills in them. I turn around. I make my content. Yes, I go live now. I don't do the posting of the free ads. This is the framework for how you start. Okay, I can go live. You can go live. If you're scared, if you're hesitant, if you are nervous, all those things are normal. That is a constant theme with beginners. I was too. I was a skeptic. I was scared. I was nervous. I was like, you want me to do what? Create content? Here's my question for you. We're going to choose our hard in life. Okay, it's hard to be broke. It's hard to be stuck. It's hard to not have enough. What are you going to choose? Are you going to choose something that can actually get you somewhere? Because I chose something that is different. I didn't know what this was. I didn't understand this at all. I knew I needed different. That's what I knew. I knew I was willing to learn new skills, and I knew I was willing to put in the time and the effort. I didn't know if this was going to work. If it's me, it really comes back on me. Am I going to work? Are you going to work? Because it's not that this doesn't work. It's already proven to work. There's tons of people, thousands of people who are doing this and generating income. It is a proven to work blueprint, a business model. Okay. So are you willing to put in the effort and do it? And I was willing to put in the effort. I knew what I was doing wasn't working. And if you know that something isn't working, I don't know how you grew up, but I grew up thinking the 9 to 5 was the answer. And if you need more, what do? You go work more. Well, there's a better way. Maybe you just didn't know about it. Maybe you just never heard about it. Maybe you just didn't know that a regular person could have an automated system, because I'm going to share with you what that is, what that looks like. Okay. The other half hour, respond to comments and emails. It never takes me a half an hour to do that. All right. So moving right along, I'm going to share with you what this automated system looks like. I'm actually going to draw it for you because it's kind of better if you can see it as I draw it. So let me move my mic over a little bit here. Then I'm going to share with you the blueprint we have is the framework for this. The blueprint is free. Anybody can have the blueprint. Okay. So what are you doing? Well, I make videos, right? I make short little videos. Now I started on TT. I am on YT. You can do this on any social media platform. When somebody's like, what is this? How do I do this? How do I learn more? Okay, that's fine. my profile right there. You can see. All right. And then they have to do this. Put their email in. Why? Because this is the key. This is the key to us working smarter and not harder. This is an automated system. That automated system is working for me 24 hours around the clock. That's how I got my first customer. So after that, there's a video, a very short one. As soon as you put your email in, there's like a 10-second, 15-second video of me. And then in 5 minutes, it might take 5 minutes, it might not. Check your inbox. If you are serious, if you are tired, if you are looking for a way to generate an income following a step-by-step, then grab the blueprint, okay? Make sure, check your inbox. It might go to the promo and trash folders, all right? It might. Then you go on a little journey with me. You get to know me. If you've never met me before, you'll get to learn a little bit about me in here. 1 out of 20 people, this is the average, 1 out of 20 people that take this action right here, they get started. But this system, this entire system is out there working for you and me 24 hours around the clock. So while I'm sleeping, while I'm homeschooling, while I'm teaching, while I'm cooking, this is out there. And that is how my very first customers started. And I've had numerous customers who's gone through this system and they've started. I don't know their names. Well, I know their names, but I don't know them. I can look at the name if they have the name in there when they purchase. Some people I've never met. Some people I've never talked to. They don't need me. You don't need me. However, I am the bonus in your back pocket. And I'm going to make that make sense in a little bit. So I am here to support you. So if you want to screenshot this, you can. In 3, 2, 1. Like I said, you can do this on any social media platform. Now, hold on a second. Okay, let me carry on. All right, so let me erase this here. Let's erase this. And we're going to move right along. All right, so we talked about that. Now, when you start, this is what it looks like. Okay, this is, mine looks personal now, but this is the landing page. So when somebody goes to your site, they would see, you can choose, there's 3 different ones you can choose from. And then they have to put their email in. This is what I was just drawing you so that you could see a little different way to understand this. There's a video of the founder and there's another video. This is part of your automated system, okay? There's something wrong with one of my streams. Okay. Oh, well, we'll have to just leave it because I don't want to stop. Okay. So that is your automated system. Now, moving right along. Okay. So we focus on 2 hours. That's our focus. Okay. That's how we start this. We have that automated system. Now we have a community, and I'm going to share this with you. 57,000 of us are in this community. Okay. This is where we are mentored by, let me get me back here. Mentored by she's a multimillionaire now, multimillionaire mama. That's what I call her. So in that community, she does the exclusive training for people that purchase Legacy 2.0. Let me share those programs with you right now. Okay. These are the programs: Legacy, Digital Mastery, Passive Daily Pay, Launchpad. 4 different digital programs so digital just means online. Let's get that out of the, let's get that so you understand that. Let me get this up here so you can see this and me. 4 different programs that I promote. Now, I don't promote the Launchpad. What are we learning in here? These are digital programs that are in the e-learning industry. The e-learning industry is booming, and these programs teach us marketing skills. So we get to learn marketing skills, high income earning skills called digital marketing. There's a one-time $39 website fee that goes to support that community that I just shared with you. I was going to get started with the Launchpad until she said I couldn't promote anything else. I was like, forget that. I purchased the Legacy 2.0, which is the 9. I purchased that program. I get to promote all 4 of those. I'm not purchasing one at a time. Okay. That's not what we're doing. Thank goodness it's not set up like that. So I purchased the Legacy and I have all 4. There's no monthly fees for that community. You also, not only are you part of this community, but you get to be a part of my private paid community. My private paid community is for people that purchase from me, but I also help small businesses. So small businesses, people that purchase a program from me, those are the people that are going to be in there, not just people that purchase a program from me, just other small businesses as well. Let you listen to Amy for a second. I'm going to screen share and I'm just going to quickly go through because I don't want to be over 30 minutes. So let me introduce you. This is from our webinar yesterday, and I'm just going to share Amy's testimony. Now, if she mentions a woman's name named Michelle, that's the founder. Okay. So let you listen to her right now. And if you can't hear it, tell me. So that is that was from our webinar yesterday. So let me get back to, I showed you the community. What time are we at? 26. Okay. So I'm just going to share with you. I will show you. Did I open it up? No, I didn't. Okay. Let me quickly show you the community, what it looks like to start the program and our community in real time so you can see this. Let me move this over. Okay, here, I'm going to screen share again. So this is how you get started. This is your program, okay? If you choose Legacy, if you choose to purchase Legacy, this is, you just go to click here to get started and you follow this. Now, this is our community, 57,000 of us now. Every single, I told you I have 4 programs, right? 100, 300, 600, 900. Now, I will say this. The reason that I have $900 days is because I chose to purchase the 900, right? Now, I could have any of those, 9, 6, 3, 1, depends on the customer and what they purchase, right? That's how that works. So she does the exclusive training every single Monday. Where's the calendar? Every single Monday, she does the exclusive training. The founder, Michelle, does the exclusive training for us that purchase Legacy 2.0. If you purchase the other ones, then you can be in the Thursday training, which is great, and she also puts on those free webinars. So we can actually invite our customers to these. Now, that is priceless. We are not paying per month for this. The value I received in here far exceeds the price of a program and a one-time website fee. I'm just saying. So the classroom, every single day, she gives us a daily video. This right here is like priceless. Every single day. Look, 5 minutes, 3 minutes, 2 minutes, like short little daily. That one's a little bit longer, but these are to help you build your business. This is direction. This is help. This is, you have help from a multimillionaire who's already done it, who's already been there. Every single day she posts that video. We can come in here, okay, and hang out with other people doing exactly the same thing. Right now, there's 216 people online. There's wins. We can share the wins. Whatever it is, spiritual, financial, physical, share a win in here. People can share the other wins. Look, big wins. I'm excited to share this. This morning alone, made 600. Now I just closed in a 900. So that was 1,500, right? Within a day or two, whatever. You get it. That is our community. Now I will quickly, because like I said, I like to keep it under 30 minutes. I will share this. Address 900. This is just to show you what is possible, because you have to put in the effort. Kelly was 110,000 in under a year. I almost skipped this opportunity because I was stuck in a broke mindset. I didn't even know there was such a thing as a broke mindset. Can I tell you something? I believe this to be true too, because in the past year, a lot of people are like, well, I can't afford, like, now I don't hear this. I see this. I don't know why I don't hear about it, but I see this in our community, just like this. Somebody will say, you know, I don't have any money. Now I get that. I do, because I was there. I get it. But people, as soon as, well, it's going to cost me something, I'm not going to do that. It was the bridge to me not being there. That was the bridge for me not to be stuck and struggling and stressed. Like that was, hey, I had to do something different to get out of where I was. So she's saying, I don't have any money to spend to make money. Use my testimony or content. We all use each other's. We can share each other's share each other's posts in our content. So she's like, here's my message to all the people out there on the fence. One of the biggest regrets in this is that people sit and watch and don't start. Or they sit and they watch, and then 6 months later, they're like, finally, I've seen so many people doing this, and I'm sick and tired of watching people generate an income while I sit here and I struggle. They finally start, and they're like, man, I wish I would have started 6 months ago when I first saw this. That's not my story, but that's what I see. So she says, if you really want to change your financial circumstance, this is it. We're given everything we need: the products, the tools, the training, the community, not to mention the rock star. That's the founder. So who pours countless hours and energy into making sure everyone succeeds. Very true, very real. I am going to share with you my first customer from South Africa. I just said, yay, love that we can reach the world, because I think it's exciting that we can reach everybody everywhere in the whole entire world. This is a global business opportunity. This would be your business. This is my business. I make 100%. You would make, so that I received 100%. The $39 website fee goes to support that community that you just seen. Okay. Now I'm going to hide this. What if I'm going to ask you something here, because my number one selling program is a 900. It's going to be something else soon, because we introduced Spanish. Now I don't have Spanish, but if you want Spanish, you need to message me. My number one selling program is a 900. 12 customers of 900 is 10,800. That's only 3 customers a week. Now, I want you to think about this. What if you woke up? This is how I woke up to my very first customer. I woke up on an early Sunday morning, looked at my phone, and I was like, oh my gosh, 900. That was my first customer, a $900 customer, never got on a phone, never slid into DMs. Can I tell you this? It is unbelievable. I am grateful, I'm thankful, and I'm blessed every single day that I get to do this. I get to do this, whether you believe it or whether you don't. I've showed you proof that this is real. It is very real. But you have to be willing to do the work. You got to be willing to learn the skills, post the content, learn how to do this, and work. It is not a get-rich thing. Money is not going to fall from the sky because you purchased a program. Sorry, Tough Love says this. Tough Love says, if you're going to work, listen, it is a proven to work blueprint. Follow it step by step. Start with 0 followers, because you don't need followers. Yes, you might be scared. Yes, you might be a skeptic, but I chose to start anyways. I knew I needed more in my life. I needed more income. The time thing, that was just a bonus that I didn't even know about. Like I didn't understand that. And where did my pink light go? Okay. So how do you get started? Okay. So I want you to look at this too. 4 different programs. If you bought them individually, it'd be $1,900. That's not what we do. It's $900. So I purchased a $900 program. I have all 4 of them. How do you get started? I will walk you through this, you guys. I will walk you through exactly. Now, if you want to take a second and comment in the comments, if you could wake up to that first 900, what would you do with that? Just out of curiosity, what would you do if you woke up tomorrow like me and that was your first customer? What would you do with that? You could drop it in the comments. Screen share. Oh, I'm on this thing. So this is how you get started. Let me take her off and add me. This is Granny's Getting Paid. You're going to see my dashing and what I do now. I'm at home. I've been at home for a year because of this. A year and 4 months, I've been at home, homeschooling my kids, doing something that is real, legit, that works. And I love it. I am thankful to God every single day, because I would have never done this if it weren't for God bringing it to me. So you have to enter your email, whatever email you use to purchase, whatever email you use to put in here. Make sure it's new. Make sure it's good. Okay. Your name, the good email, because I'm going to tell you why. If you decide to purchase, okay, you need to use that same email throughout so that you can get access to the main community fast, 24 to 48 hours to get access to that. But if you put in a different email, then they're going to have a hard time matching up everything, making sure you are who you say you are. This comes up. It's like a really short video. You can go on the pink button that takes you to my website. You can take your time and scroll through this if you want to. Everything is here, all the information. These are the bonuses: 200 digital product ideas, faceless, 30-day market strategy growth plan. There is her first million in 17 months. There is a Canva crash course and the community builders training. That community builders training, that's how I built my community. Okay. And I monetized it, which is really cool. But you get to be in my community. This is what you get with me. So you can choose the 6, the 3, and the 1, whatever fits your budget, whatever fits your goals. If you want to see 9, like I have 9s, then that's at the very top. I will also say this. You'll see my picture. Plans. Now this should not. Okay, good. All right. So you'll see. Oh, they changed it now. Oh, okay. So anyways, they changed it. But when you go, I don't want to bring up my personal stuff. So if you are needing a plan, it's as low as $56 a month and the one-time website fee of $39. Okay. So with the K, now with that, I want you to understand when I wish I could show you, but it looks like it's like four payments of $225, I believe. No, just go on the learn more. Okay. Learn more. And then you'll see the option, but you have to actually start and go through that. Okay. That's how you would get going. Okay. I don't know why people comment on other people's lives stuff that they're advertising. Okay. So that's how you get started. All right. What else can I tell you? Did I go over everything? I think I did. If you have questions, you can always reach out to me. Always. Okay. If you want to ask me things before you get started, if you have some questions, in my community, what do you get? Let me make me bigger again. In my community. So you have direct messaging access to me. I'm the bonus in your back pocket. When I started this, I did not have a bonus in my back pocket. The person I purchased from, I got the program and I got access to the community. That was in June of 2024. I have built a business, a successful business. I make thousands a month from my home, in my comfort of my own home, with my kids. And I made a community because of this program. I learned that I could, so I did that. I learned about affiliate marketing the smart way. So I'm an affiliate for some things, but I don't talk about it really. I probably should talk about it sometimes, but I don't. I learned how to do that without adding time. So I think that that's one of the most important things that I've learned in the past year is this. Time is precious. When you have an automated system working for you so that you don't have to do that 9-to-5 grind, it makes a world of difference in your life, a world of difference. But I'm the bonus. I have my own community. You get to be in there. I do a Zoom every single Thursday. So get in there, ask me questions. This is in addition to the main community. You can direct message me. I also post every day, just kind of like a little snippet, not to take away from the main community. All right. I'm there to support you, to help you. You get stuck, ask me questions. I will be right beside you every single step of the way. Okay. So if you want to get started, that's how you get started. And like I said, reach out to me with an email if you have any questions. As soon as you put your email in there, you'll have mine. You can just send me an email if you have any questions. God bless you guys.